Brunei, officially known as the Nation of Brunei, the Abode of Peace, is a small country located on the island of Borneo in Southeast Asia. It is bordered by Malaysia and the South China Sea. Despite its small size, Brunei is blessed with abundant natural resources that have played a significant role in shaping its economy and development. Brunei Darussalam is a small but wealthy country on the island of Borneo, best known for its abundant natural resources, especially oil and gas. Despite its modest size, Brunei wields considerable economic power thanks to its vast reserves of petroleum and natural gas. In this article, we explore the full spectrum of the resources of Brunei, diving deep into its energy dominance, rich biodiversity, and emerging opportunities for sustainable development. Whether you're curious about Brunei's natural gas, its GDP, or its future prospects beyond fossil fuels, this comprehensive guide is packed with valuable insights. One of the most significant natural resources in Brunei is its vast reserves of oil and gas. Brunei has been producing oil since 1929 and is currently the 9th largest producer of oil in Southeast Asia. The country's oil reserves are estimated to be around 1.1 billion barrels, making it one of the wealthiest nations in the world per capita. The importance of oil and gas to Brunei's economy cannot be overstated. Oil and gas exports account for more than 90% of Brunei's total exports and contribute significantly to the country's GDP. The revenue generated from oil and gas has allowed Brunei to invest in infrastructure development, education, healthcare, and social welfare programs for its citizens. Brunei is also known for its rich forest resources, which cover approximately 70% of the country's land area. These forests are home to a diverse range of flora and fauna, including rare and endangered species such as the proboscis monkey and the Bornean orangutan. The forests of Brunei play a crucial role in maintaining biodiversity and providing ecosystem services such as carbon sequestration, water regulation, and soil conservation. They also support the livelihoods of local communities who rely on forest resources for food, medicine, and building materials. While not as prominent as its oil and gas reserves, Brunei also has significant mineral resources. These include deposits of limestone, silica sand, and clay. These minerals have the potential to support the development of a mining industry in Brunei. The mining industry could provide employment opportunities and contribute to the country's economic diversification. However, careful management and sustainable practices would be necessary to minimize the environmental impact of mining activities. Brunei is surrounded by the South China Sea, which provides abundant fisheries and aquatic resources. The country's waters are home to a wide variety of fish species, including tuna, mackerel, and snapper. Fisheries play a crucial role in Brunei's food security and provide livelihoods for many local communities. However, overfishing and unsustainable fishing practices pose a threat to the long-term sustainability of these resources. Efforts are being made to promote sustainable fishing practices and protect marine ecosystems in Brunei. Brunei has significant potential for renewable energy development. The country receives abundant sunlight, making solar energy a viable option. It also has strong wind resources, particularly along its coastline, which could be harnessed for wind power generation. Brunei has already taken steps towards renewable energy development, including the construction of solar power plants and the promotion of energy efficiency measures. However, there is still room for further investment and innovation in the renewable energy sector to reduce the country's dependence on fossil fuels and mitigate climate change. Brunei has established several protected areas to conserve its rich biodiversity. These include national parks, nature reserves, and wildlife sanctuaries. These protected areas are home to a wide range of species, including rare and endangered ones such as the Bornean pygmy elephant and the clouded leopard. Conservation efforts in Brunei are crucial for maintaining biodiversity and preserving ecosystem services. The government, along with local communities and international organizations, is working towards sustainable management of protected areas and promoting ecotourism as a means of generating income while preserving natural resources. Brunei Darussalam has one of the highest per capita incomes in the world, largely due to its abundant natural resources, especially oil and gas. The country's small population, combined with substantial revenue from petroleum and natural gas exports, means that income is distributed among relatively few people. This wealth allows the government to provide generous public services, including free education and healthcare, minimal taxation, and subsidies for housing and fuel. However, this high per capita wealth also underscores the importance of economic diversification to ensure long-term sustainability as global energy markets evolve. Thanks to significant oil and gas revenues, the country has a small population, just over 400,000 people, which allows for a high share of income per individual. This economic structure supports a generous welfare system with virtually free healthcare, education, and housing subsidies. In fact, Bruneians benefit from one of the world's most robust public service provisions, despite paying little to no income tax. However, the country's reliance on fossil fuel export earnings to maintain this standard poses risks, especially with volatility in the price of oil and global energy transitions. To safeguard its high per capita prosperity, Brunei is working to diversify the economy and reduce dependence on hydrocarbons over time.